give me someone that I can gain some benefit out of them. ثم أمك. ثم من? ثم أبوك. And here he mentions 3 times the mother and 1 time the father. Why is that? Is the father doing less than the mother? Certainly not. A father is also sacrificing his life for his child. But what happens is, usually a child is growing up and the peak of his father's sacrifice is witnessed by the father, by the child. Meaning when the child gets to 7, 8, 10 years old, while he's conscious, he knows what he's seeing, he can process the functions around him, he can see his father coming back to the home with a bag of groceries. Wow. When he kisses his forehead, he can taste the saltiness of his sweat. Oh, Baba, you're working for the whole day for us. May Allah bless you and keep you alive for us. He saw his father paying his loans, paying his debts, paying his trips. He saw his father buying him a house, buying him a car. All of that is witnessed. And that's the peak of a father's sacrifice. A father doesn't do much from 0 to 7. But the peak of a mother's sacrifice is from 0 to 7. Who among us remember anything at the age of 2 or 3 or 4? When your mother was running after you to catch you, to hold you. When a principal or a child would insult you with a word in the school, she would run and attack. Anyone remembers the 2 years of breastfeeding? Anyone has ever witnessed it? No. Anyone remembered the 10 times you woke up your mother at the end of the night? No. Anyone remembers the 9 months that you spent in your mom's tummy? That's not witnessed. I personally don't have a proof of that. I don't remember any of that. Does anyone remember a contraction? 1 contraction of your mother when she gave birth to you? No one. This is why you would grow up thinking in the back of your head that your father has done more than your mother. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes to fill those gaps. And He says, Ummuk, thumma ummuk, thumma ummuk. Your father, you are expected to pay him back. You're expected to obey him because you have seen the goodness coming. But you didn't see the peak of goodness of your mother and what she did. It's your mother and your mother and your mother. And when Talha al-Aslami came to Rasulullah and told him, Ya Rasulullah, idhanni bil jihad. Allow me to go and fight for your sake. Jihad! أحب الأعمال إلى الله جهاد في سبيل الله. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told him, أحية أمك? Is your mother alive? He says, yes. قال إلزم قدميها فثم الجنة. You're going for jihad? You want Jannah? Jannah is that. You got the wrong address, brother. Go back to your home. Go back to her feet. That's where Jannah is located. That where Jannah is. إلزم قدميها. Anyone who has his mother alive, go back. That's for the mother. Comes for the daughter. And I give you the glad tidings for anyone who has 3 daughters. Anyone has 3 daughters here, brothers? MashaAllah. Give you the good glad tidings. A hadith, MashaAllah, 4, hey, you got 1 bonus. Jabir ibn Abdullah radiyallahu anhu says, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us, من كان له 3 بنات فأطعمهن وكفلهن وكساهن وجبت له الجنة البتة. Whoever had 3 daughters, he fed them, he covered them, he took care of them. Jannah is a wajib. He is admitted to Jannah al-Batta. Some Sahaba didn't have 3. So they raised their hands and he said, Ya Rasulullah, what's your thing? What about 2? Anyone got 2? No one. 1 right there. Just 2. The glad tidings right there. Rasulullah said, وَاثْنَتَيْن. And even it was 2, Jannah is yours. Rasulullah is giving now, distributing tickets to Jannah. To cover those gaps, just take care of your daughters. I know you're lacking at your salah, at your siyam, at your ibadah. But there is one big bonus for you. That would admit you to Jannah. We have one poor brother there. He says, I only have one, just like myself. Jabir ibn Abdullah. Sahaba were too shy to ask about one. But they said, Wallahi law sa'alnahu an wahida, laqala wa wahida. Wallahi, if we ask him, Ya Rasulullah, what about one daughter? He would say, even with one daughter. Now again, why is that daughter? What's wrong with the son? I have 5 sons. Because every father wishes naturally to have a son. And a son would usually be the backbone. When you grow up, he would hold your business, he would work, he would support, he would fund you. But a daughter, you will spend on her, you will give your life, and then a man, a stranger will just come and take away from you. And she's not getting you much, and she's just following her husband. So if you would give that and take care of that daughter, instead of burying her like the Arabs used to do, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of you. You see how the beautiful shara of Allah, every single gap and void, Allah comes and covers it up. Last but not least, the wife, and tomorrow inshallah shall be covered in the coming 2 chapters, the rights of the wife and the rights of the husband. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa alihi wa sahbihi.